Dan and Raquel SSG. We have Mikey and BK Dan.
Yay!
Yay!
Welcome everyone to Night Owls
Mm.
Club number 55.
Yes, Night Owl Club. Night Owls Club 55. It's been that long.
Double
And,
nickel.
mm-hmm.
I
And
sounded like
Lemon
George
Pie says,
Griffiths.
"Howdy, fruitcakes."
I
Hello to you too, Lemon
love
Pie.
you too, Sir Lemonade. Yeah, he's a
Mm-hmm.
great moderator. Love this guy. He's our head guy there over at Oh Shush Gorilla.
Gorilla, Mikey, you traitor.
Hey, you big
What? He's allowed
hey,
to. He's
good to
allowed to be
see
on
you.
here.
Yeah. No, I did
Hello,
tell you,
Gorilla.
Gorilla, I had a prior commitment to Miss Wonderful Raquel. So, but I'll try
Hmm.
to be there for you next Friday. Uh, you know, depends on what we're doing. I know Suzanne and I are going out to have nice lunch, and we're gonna go see a horror film.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, what horror film is that gotta be?
let's see. Oh yeah, Think Twice. Yeah, that's a good one. It looks really good. Yeah,
Hmm.
so we're
You
gonna go see that.
missed Waltons.
Oh, you did it earlier? Oh, I'm sorry, Gorilla. Okay.
Whoops.
Oops. Okay, sorry. Well, it was called The Beguiled. I I didn't really study on it before, so, and I always tell Gorilla I try to see Judy Norton's channel, and she does great behind the scenes of episodes. Uh,
Hmm.
obviously because she played Mary Ellen on the thing, so
Hmm.
on the show,
Right.
yeah. So yeah, she has a good channel there, Judy Norton's YouTube channel. You can find her just by typing in her name; it's right there. And
Mikey might time you out for saying that he's a real tyrant.
I'm a real tyrant.
Okay. Uh.
Okay. All right. Um, so to start off the subjects tonight, first of all, as you can
Oh yeah,
see
go
in
ahead.
my
You said you wanted to say you had a topic you wanna mention, so go for it.
couple quick topics. So underneath my name, as you can see, Deadpool and Wolverine has now become the best R-rated film of all time. They recently
Mm-hmm.
did a poll of the top 10 R-rated films, and Deadpool by a wide margin is way up there in Gorilla Raid. Hi, PvP.
Hey, Pleasant Valley Picker. Hello.
Hey,
Welcome,
good to
welcome.
see you. Yeah. So now, the last I checked on it, the first three Deadpool films, one, two, and this one, Deadpool and Wolverine, and now there's even talk of a Deadpool 3, which is going to come out after this
Okay.
sometime next year. And
What is it? What is
uh,
it about 1.6?
I guess.
One,
Yeah, it's right now the worldwide sales is just over 1.15 billion. So
Yep.
wow.
kudos to Mr. Ryan Reynolds, our awesome Canadian actor, and for being
Hmm.
able to put it together, direct it, or work on it. Well, he didn't direct it, but he's the executive producer, and he worked on it. We just saw this article too. And I'll mention it real quick. Suzanne showed me a picture of all the different. It's not really a minor spoiler, but in one part of the film, there's all these different Deadpools, and his wife Blake Lively is a female Deadpool.
Hmm.
His one of his baby kids is a baby Deadpool that's walking around and going and all this stuff as a baby. It is hilarious, and I didn't even know. And yeah, and a 2 or 3 year old too was also in there as well. So I mean, it was just insane. Yeah. So
Hmm.
yeah, I mean, Deadpool. Just if anybody hasn't seen it yet, I would highly recommend it. It's 5 out of 5 stars from us, and yeah, it's wonderful. It is offensive. I'm not gonna lie. There is a lot of fourth wall breaks, but I tell you, it really is the best one of all three. And if people aren't offended really anymore, I think they laugh a lot in it. I know, um, that one of the actors that showed up in it was Wesley Snipes. And well, without saying when he appeared in the film, I just went crazy in the movie theater when we went to see it, and I stuck my arm up and said, "Whoa, Wesley Snipes!" So like, my wife had to control me there a little bit. That was
Mhm.
because well, the theater wasn't quite full, right? I mean, there was hardly most people in there, but like when I saw him enter in his blade, I was like, "Whoa, yeah," because it was all a
Mm.
rumor. For the longest time, people were
Mhm.
saying, "Oh yeah, Wesley will be in it," or "No, he won't be in it." It was just all this rumor, and then all of a sudden he shows up, and I was like, "Oh wow, that yeah." And we own two of the three Blade films. We just need to get the second one. But yeah, it's and that female Blade one, no, 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 that's terrible. I heard that was a bad one. So
Mm.
Yeah, we
yeah,
don't
Uh,
discuss the third one. We don't discuss the third one though.
we don't talk
Perla
about
says, then scurvy, I shall throw his tea in thy harbor. Pleasant Valley Picker says, what Gorilla said, lol.
that.
Lemon Pie says, he's a Canadian, so don't throw tea, throw maple syrup.
Yeah, maple
Um,
syrup.
Gorilla says, why not both the tea and maple syrup?
Ah,
Lemon Pie says he is part of the Gorilla Raid too. Thank you,
yes,
Lemon Pie.
yes. Thank you, sir.
Wesley Snipes appeared as his character in the New Jack City. New Jack City. Well,
I
I'm
don't
really
think so.
I don't really know anything about that, but I do know that Ryan Reynolds personally asked, I think it's Wesley Snipes,
Yes.
um, to come back as Blade, which is I thought it was pretty cool.
Hmm.
Oh yeah. Well, and they brought back a couple more. Is it okay if I say it real quick? I hope I
Sure.
won't be spoiling it for anyone. But they do bring back Jennifer Garner as Elektra. Remember
I
when she
heard that.
did
Yeah.
that movie with Ben Affleck, and then who was Daredevil at the time? They always
Hmm.
thought that Daredevil was going to come back, but since he played Batman in Justice League, I don't think he's going to do that Daredevil character again anytime soon.
Hmm.
Mm.
Um, they also brought number 23, the actress that played her younger self in Logan. They brought her back, and she's grown up. I forgot the name of the actress that plays her, but they just call her number 23. And then out of the blue, the guy who plays Gambit is none other than Channing Tatum. And Channing Tatum plays Gambit. So I
Oh,
was
Yeah, I'd
like,
heard that.
okay.
yeah, that was awesome. And then, like I said, when Wesley Snipes entered as Blade, I was like, "Oh yeah, Blade!" I'm like, "Oh yeah." Oh, and by the way, there's another one too for a cameo. Chris Evans comes back as Johnny Storm.
I haven't seen him in that Human Torch get up in a long time. Oh,
Oh,
hello, M&A Knight 1992. How are you?
hey,
Lemon Pie says that was a joke. I know it's Blade. Ah, okay.
is that one thing that anime? Let's see if I can pronounce that. Is that Bo Fordister? I'm not even reading it right.
I am
Or
not
Bidda
really
Fordister.
sure.
Oh, okay.
Is it a Norse
Norse, yeah.
language?
Yeah, I think it's hello everyone, or is it a form of hello there, anime? You can let us know.
I might be wrong, but it looks like to me like some Norse language.
Yeah, yeah.
Or is that from the new Lord of the Rings anime coming out?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, that
Oh,
could be.
Warriors of Rohirrim?
it's not an anime. It's animated film, but not anime.
No, it's anime. The Warriors of Rohirrim.
Mm,
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
Okay.
let me look. It means Happy Friday in Old Norse. So I was right. It was Norse
Friday. Okay.
language.
Oh, Norse, yay. Good call. Yeah, that's awesome.
I've been
Alrighty.
slowly learning. Oh, so you're learning a new language. Kudos.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
really.
kudos to you, anime. Yeah, for sure.
It means nice runes, baby.
That's baby.
Okay.
Oh, man. Alrighty, so moving right along, also we have a
Move
subject
right
here I
along.
just want to quickly mention about today, August 23rd, being a
Hmm.
special day, and I'll just kind of name them off. One is International Day for the Remembrance of the Slave Trade and its Abolition. which
Mhm.
reflects on the history and impact of transatlantic slave trade, or Amistad, if you want to go to that movie. Also, today is National Cuban Sandwich Day. And the sandwich there in Cuba is known for its blend of ham, cheese, pork, and mustard.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
Oh,
Also today,
oh, hold
yeah,
on, Mikey.
yeah,
I must say, BK Dana's right. The upcoming Lord of the Rings movie is anime. I thought it said animated. I read that wrong. So BK Dana is right.
Yeah.
Um, Geez, how can
so
I
it's
got that
it's
wrong?
Japanese.
Because I'm totally anime weeb right here.
Yeah, so that means it's in
um,
Japanese anime, right? Like anime style.
yeah, and well, I am definitely interested in checking it out. And it comes
If
out
yeah,
December 13th.
Hmm.
So let's see, you got September, October, November, and December. Yep, bit of a wait.
I
So like
will
Yeah.
rely.
4 months.
Yeah, I will rely on you, Lemon, to tell Rod Thunderheart about that Cuban Sandwich Day. Yeah,
Cuban Sandwich
definitely.
Day. Someone tell Rod Thunder.
Well, and if Canadian Spider-Man shows up here on the stream, I can remind him as well. Also,
Hmm.
if you're looking for budget-friendly travel deals, today is Cheap Flight Day. So,
Cheap flight.
if you want to travel somewhere for a very good low price, today is the best day to do it. Also, there is National Sponge Cake Day. Ooh,
Sponge
today,
cake.
yeah, sponge cake. Ooh, I love sponge cake, especially strawberry sponge cake. I've had that.
Mm,
Yes, that is a classic dessert. And finally, today is also National Ride the Wind Day. And it's perfect for activities outdoors, such as flying your kite or simply feeling the breeze on your face. So,
right.
yeah. So those are a couple of special days today on the 23rd of August.
You know, we
Sweet.
could we could
Yeah,
go fly a kite.
go fly a kite. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, but it have to be something like out of Mary Poppins, right?
Yeah.
BK.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember this? It's the song from the
We
Mary
could.
Let's
Poppins.
go fly a kite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Up to the high. Oh, you know the
Highest.
rest.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, we don't want Raquel to get knocked off like Disney quotes here.
That's only getting like 3 seconds.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. It was less than 10 seconds for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's definitely less than 10. It was like three
yeah,
tops.
right. But I
Yep.
have to say, when when they did, I'd love to mention this. When they brought back uh Mary Poppins and Mary Poppins Returns, and it was
Hmm.
Emily Blunt that played the role of Mary, and the best part of that sequel, and I have to say that's one of the best sequels that my wife and I had ever seen. Considering the original Mary Poppins with Julie Andrews, right, and Dick Van Dyke.
Hmm.
Hmm.
But here's the thing: they brought back Dick Van Dyke. That this man is at least close to 90 years old or more, and
Yep.
he's doing his jumps and his tapping and all this stuff at his age in the film. That's just a little spoiler, but it
Yep.
is so much fun. And I will tell you, if any of you get a chance to see it, to watch a 90-year-old man jumping around on tables and stuff, definitely check it out. I mean, and it's really him. I mean, it really is him. He does an extensive and strenuous exercise program. They
And
can confirm it was him.
this is the hill I shall die on. Mary Poppins is a Time Lord.
Yes.
Howdy, Curtis Shelby. How are you?
That is the hill
Hey,
I shall
retired
die on.
blogger. Yeah, it's good to
Mm-hmm.
see you, Curtis.
It's 9 p.m. Too late for me to do any of that stuff. Understandable. So, like, apparently, if you're going to McDonald's, you know, and get a collector's cup, from McDonald's, I would keep it because a lot of people are reselling those McDonald's collector's cup
Hmm.
on eBay for hundreds of dollars.
Hmm. I
And
have
like
heard about that. Yeah.
and like, I would like to have like a collector's cup, but but at the same time, I'm not gonna pay any more than $10 for it. That's pretty much it.
The last thing I did on eBay was I sold something.
What'd you sell?
I had a cassette case, a video cassette case
Yeah.
of the copy of uh, Little Mermaid. The
Oh, Little
copy.
sweet.
Mermaid. Wow.
Yep, the copy.
The
Yeah.
copy.
You know what I'm
Wow.
talking about with the
Mm-hmm.
castle?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah,
And how much did you sell it for?
150.
Oh, that's
Oh,
not bad.
nice.
Yeah.
Bad. Yeah, because like on the on the VHS tape,
Mhm.
the cover for it, there's controversy about it because at the top of the castle, which has a golden like appearance, the top of the castle kind of does look like it did.
Kinda.
You
Kinda.
It does.
It does.
It does.
So, I imagine Disney had to like oh shit, like we definitely have to change this. So if you're
Yeah.
lucky to have a copy of that,
It
kudos
was
to
nice,
you
150 bucks.
again.
It was nice, $150.
I remember like looking at
Yeah.
like there was like something I didn't and I thought it was something strange about that image, but I couldn't really place it.
Hmm.
But years later, I'm like, like why?
Yep.
I'm not sure.
I don't know either. Like in one of the scenes of Lion King when Simba's like
I
lays
wish I had a
down,
copy. I wish I had a copy of that one.
lays down, and all the dandelion seeds are in the air. People swear in the stars it says
Sex.
sex, but it's according to Disney it doesn't. It's just XFX, something kind of with the
I wish I had a copy of that one.
with the company and with the rescuers and one of the scenes when the seagull flies across the city, you see an image of a real life
Naked
woman,
woman.
naked
Hmm.
woman in one of the hotel
I,
um or hotel buildings in the window.
hmm.
Hmm.
It's like, how
Yeah.
did that get in there?
Well, it's one of those. It's I remember watching a documentary about that,
Hmm.
and especially in the Rescuers, because I remember seeing the Rescuers in the theater. I saw
Oh
them so much.
wow.
Yeah, I remember seeing the Rescuers, and you know, and 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 unless you really, I mean, paid attention, I mean, it goes by so fast by that window when they're
Hmm.
traveling, right? It
Right.
goes by so fast that like I said, unless you really slow it down, and even when you do, it's weird because, um, yeah, I mean, it looks like a woman that's completely naked and standing there by the window, and I was like, wow, and I never really noticed it, like I said, because it was going at a regular speed where they go right by it,
Hmm.
so you wouldn't know. The same thing
Right.
with the stars. I mean, if you look at the stars that you're talking about Lion King, right? So like where the
Hmm.
stars
Hmm.
and yeah. So when you're up there and you look at the way the stars are, you know, patterned out or whatever, you really don't think about it that it says sex, but you're just like, you know, if
This,
they but anybody could create something. Anybody could create something out of that. So
the
yeah.
stuff they buried back then.
Yeah. Well, what was the other thing, BK? Wizard of Oz. If you
Hmm.
look back there, somebody is hanging from a tree.
Hmm.
Yep.
Some dead person. It's like, really? Back there by the tree. But then they said it
Hmm.
was some bird or something. That didn't look like
Hmm.
bird. I own the film. It does
Suspicious.
not look like a bird. So I can tell you that much. But they hid it. They tried to
Yeah.
hide it really well. Yeah. But you can still tell it's kind of the outline. Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah.
That's creepy, man.
Oh, there's a lot of creepy things. Yeah. Well, we were just watching. What was the other creepy thing? Oh, yeah. Okay. So we were watching one of the Final Destination films,
Hmm.
and it's the scene where the two ladies, are
Mhm.
in the tanning salon. They get killed. Well, while they're getting killed, the Ohio Players song Roller Coaster is playing. And in the background, you can hear a woman screaming at the beginning, and she's getting murdered on an album, on a song.
Mm.
And we were just talking about that, Suzanne and I, because we have all the Final Destination films, and yeah, that's interesting too. And they've played that roller coaster song a lot in other films. They did it for Beavis and Butthead Do America. They did it for, like I said, for that movie was Final Destination 4 or 5. No, 5. And then it was the yeah. So it's been in a lot of that song's been in a lot of films. Boogie Nights, that's the other one too. So
Okay.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, I mean somebody getting literally killed on a song at the beginning. Yeah,
Mhm.
crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, all of it. Yeah, definitely. Uh, let's see. So BK, you doing better now? You
Yeah.
when did you get back? Earlier today or
Friday.
Friday?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Last week,
Well,
Friday.
you look good, man. You look like you're doing good.
Oh, a lot better. A
Oh, good.
lot better.
Fantastic. Yeah, no, I hadn't seen you. How long, when was the last time that we actually talked with you on this? When was the last time?
Forever.
Hmm.
Forever ago. Seems like it.
Yeah, yeah, it does. It does.
Besides, it's only forever. Not long at all.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you,
Sorry.
we're really both of us.
Some David Bowie. Sorry.
Yeah.
La, Labyrinth. It's only forever. Not long at all.
Yeah.
Mm. So I saw something interesting. Like I don't know what's going on with these weird food combinations. These companies are doing now. Um, so
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, yes, Chick-fil-A,
Chick-fil-A.
or KFC.
Yep.
Um, KFC Canada has released a mac and cheese sandwich in collaboration with Kraft mac and cheese.
Mhm.
Now
Mm,
that actually looks good to me. You know what? Suzanne and I both love mac and cheese. That does look
I
actually
love mac
good.
and cheese too, but I don't know if I want mac and cheese on a chicken sandwich. So
Well, now you can eat chicken on the side. Have your mac and cheese on the side of chicken. And Suzanne's made that for me. So this is just like putting it all together and putting it as a topping.
Mm.
That looks pretty good. Yeah.
Now saying Chick-fil-A about the new streaming service coming later this year.
Oh,
Chick-fil-A
oh,
streaming service.
oh yeah. And but Suzanne just told me also, not just this one, but the vegan burger that they have now at KFC is good too. And she can eat that. She can't eat the regular chicken because she's allergic, but she can eat a vegan. So the vegan burger there is good, she says. Yeah. I wouldn't
mm.
mind trying this sandwich myself. What do you think, Raquel?
I'll give it a try, but I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not.
You know what I'd have to throw on it though is ketchup. I gotta have ketchup on my mac and cheese.
Ketchup,
I'm
yep,
weird that way. Yeah.
yeah. What do you think, BK Dan?
Yeah, what do you think, BK?
Ketchup? Seriously?
Yeah, ketchup.
The condiment for eggs? Ketchup?
Yes. I like ketchup on mac and cheese, dude. It's like having a cheeseburger, right? But it's a cheese chicken burger.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, yeah, I could throw some ketchup on there. Sure. Not a lot, just a little bit. But yeah, sure.
Okay. If you wish.
I'm sorry, that was the first condiment I was thinking right away. Boom, cheese. Ketchup. Gotta have ketchup. Yeah.
I know someone that
And
does not like ketchup at all. Particularly
who
thought of
doesn't like
ketchup and egg,
ketchup at all?
particularly the thought of ketchup and eggs together.
Well, I like ketchup on scrambled eggs. Any kind of eggs, really. Sunny side up,
I like
over
Never.
easy.
ketchup on my fries and my hot dog.
Of course.
Barbecue, anyone?
No,
I'm totally,
barbecue.
I
There you
am
go.
totally up for it. I didn't have dinner yet, so I only had some snacks and stuff. So I'm kind of getting hungry.
That's why you're advertising this. But I got to tell you this.
I mean, I
Uh,
guess.
yeah, but I got to tell you something about KFC, which I'm really upset with these guys about. At one
Why?
time,
Why?
at one time, they used to have a great coleslaw.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Milton.
Coleslaw was wonderful for them. Hi, Milton Knowles.
Hey,
Hey Milton.
Hey,
Yeah.
what's up, beautiful people?
doing
Hey, we're
good.
doing good.
So KFC in Canada is doing a mac and cheese sandwich in a
Hmm.
That
collaboration
is
with Kraft and Cheese.
that
Yeah.
is a beautiful abomination.
Well, then you'll like it, Bill, when I told you I would throw some ketchup on there on top of the mac
Oh
and
yeah,
cheese.
just slather that baby with ketchup, and you're all good to go.
Ketchup right there. Yeah.
I
Or,
know none of
or
those ingredients are
ranch
good for
dressing.
dogs, but I'd buy one for Spook. I would buy one for him.
I don't think like I hope the cheese would be too much for a dog's stomach. I don't really think.
Yeah.
Oh, he likes cheese.
Lemon Pie, Lemon Pie says, I want to say it's been 3 months plus since I remember seeing BK. Yeah, around that time around, yeah. That been
Yeah,
that
that sounds
long.
right. Yeah,
Yep.
that
About that.
sounds right.
Yeah.
About that, yeah.
I
Yeah.
like that mac and cheese chicken sandwich. Okay, Lemon Pie says he'll try it. Hey,
Good.
Cindy, welcome. It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine.
It's
Mm.
the
I love
end
that
of the
song.
world as we know it, and I
Yep, good
feel
song.
fine.
Uh,
Yeah.
Ketchup is good on scrambled eggs and a hot dog. Yep.
It is.
Lemon Pie says Milton, the horror. The horror. Well, come on now.
Hey, you know that song? It's the end of the world, and we know it, and I feel fine. I
Mhm.
Yeah.
first heard that during the lockdown nonsense, while I was nursing a baby bird that got a juvenile bird that had heat stroke.
Oh no.
Aww.
Oh.
So no, it's fine. It just had heat stroke, so I put it in a cardboard box, left it in the room by itself for a little bit, and it was fine. It flew out the window, but I literally heard that song as it was flying out my window.
Oh look,
Yeah.
Kitty. My kitty. That's Moon Pie over there.
Kitty.
Hey.
Hi,
Say hi,
sweetie.
Moon Pie. Yeah, she's a darling. She's 7 years old. She's gonna be 8 years old next year. And this other silly girl, over here on the bed with my wife, Deja Vu, is gonna turn 4 on December 1st. Yeah, she's already
Hmm.
patting my wife and going like that.
Mm.
It's funny. There is one thing I want to say real quick about KFC before we move on. And this is a personal request to KFC out there. Any of these franchise owners, please, please, please go back to your regular coleslaw formula you had all those years ago, and then you changed it for the worst. Go back to what you had before. Yeah,
Thank you.
I know. I know. No,
More
it's in
importantly, make
America
hot and
now too, but
spicy permanent on the menu.
yeah, yeah.
So this is really interesting that I have to show.
Go ahead.
Let me show if I can show it right this. I don't know what to think about this. So Pizza Hut are allowing customers to pay for pizza with a TikTok video. The UAE promotion is labeled "Pay with your trend." The pizza chain now offers a promotion where customers can pay for their meals by creating TikTok content. Wait, so you're telling me we're switching to paying our meals with money to how popular our TikTok content is going to be?
That
Yeah.
might be a good. That might be a very good advertising campaign, actually.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm sure about that because you know, like if let's say, I mean, I'm kind of, I don't know, feel about it though because I feel like you have to be very popular or have like just a amount of followers or views to pay off your meal. If you don't, I feel like you're able to. I'm not really sure I really like about this at all. Like I shouldn't be like in my opinion. I feel like well, I had this meal. I should be able to pay for it, and I feel like I shouldn't be compromised how to pay for the meal. Like I don't know. I feel like if I don't have a certain amount of views or followers, I'm not able to pay the meal with trend wise. I feel that it's just like it sounds like a good idea, but at the same time, to me, it's not.
Mhm.
I feel like I should be able to pay my meal
Yeah.
however I want. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Does it feel like when you said about TikTok, I know, I mean, that it puts you out there, but would it be maybe a slight form of invasion of privacy, maybe, or some, you know,
It,
exposing yourself to
it,
the
it,
public?
it, it I mean, mm, well, if like Twitter with TikTok and Twitter and some other social media posts, you have the option of to go private or not. So it's
Hmm.
totally your choice. But I don't really see it as like privacy invasion, in my opinion. It's
Okay.
really the user's choice if they want to go public or private or not with their TikTok posts.
Right.
But I sounds like a good idea, but at the same time, not like this is rather like I I never expect like this point in my life, to the point. Oh, we're not using money anymore. We're gonna use social media trends to pay our money for food now. I'm like, I'm not really sure if I really like about that. Like, I don't really see it going that well. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, for some people who are really popular, yeah, it's gonna go that well. But people like the common folks like you and me here, we're not gonna have like much success,
Right.
in my opinion. So I feel it's a bit unfair, in my opinion.
Just
Well,
gonna say, with every new currency, I'm sure people have had their reservations for good reasons. But my question is this more secure than Bitcoin?
yeah. And
Well,
Insanity Welcome is right about,
it's
that too.
advertising, the
Yeah.
cost of pizza. Yes, someone having multiple thousands of eyes on your product. It's their company; they can do what they want. Yep, agreed. You can still use money. Nowhere does it say TikTok only. Oh no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying having this option. I mean, it sounds like a good idea, but at the same time, not depending if you're really popular or not.
Well,
Right.
here's
If
a
you're not really popular, I don't really see that being like an
yeah,
option. It's just my opinion on it,
sure.
and I'm kind of shocked, like a bit, like for some of like a chain like Pizza is letting this happen. Again, I agree, it's their company; they do what they want with it. But I never thought we'd get to this point in my life. You're paying your meal by being popular on social media. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like it's like, how can I say it? It's like a further step into the future, in my opinion. It's like
Raquel,
it is a new innovative way, but also very strange. I have to say, very
Yeah.
strange. I
Raquel,
never saw. I never thought I would see this happen in my lifetime.
It's coming.
Raquel, let you know
Yeah.
something shocking?
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
They have already been doing this with celebrities for years. You're famous enough. You eat our
Oh, wow.
food, and not only that, we'll give you money just for being literally just for being famous and sitting in our restaurant.
Right.
Oh, yeah, and sitting in there. Yeah, you're right.
Cyberpunk universe maybe could be. Could be.
Which
Possibly. Here's what I was thinking was for that. My idea was if you could, instead of just saying that you got TikTok videos, what I was thinking was it could be a trend you could start with the general public, not only with their TikTok videos, but with YouTube videos as well. You could also do it with Facebook videos, or you could do any of the shorts. And if you have subscribers, I think what they could do is the number of subscribers you have, even if you have a couple on a, say, for example, on the YouTube channel, they could take those subscribers, reduce the cost of your food by how many subscribers you have, do it like in a certain transaction way, and then you
Mm-hmm.
make, and that's a discount. And then, you get your pizza for a cheaper price. And I think that would help a lot of people that have a lot of, like if you have 1,000 subscribers, boom, you take $10 off. That's what you do.
Right.
So, I mean, yeah, I
Like
think that's a great idea. I really do.
right. Like for instance, like for example, how many points do you have on your let's say your Pizza Hut account
Yeah.
to bring down the price with your trending TikTok video, for example.
Yeah.
Hey, howdy, Ranker Steve.
Ranker Steve.
Ranker Steve.
Anchor Steve.
Speaking of which, Ranker Steve is doing his Lego build, I think, right now. So, give it a like, subscribe. He talks about all kinds of stuff. Like men's health, Legos and other stuff like that. Go check him out.
Oh,
He's
Um,
the coolest Lego YouTuber out there, and I'm not lying.
Agreed. Sending welcomes. The truth is, this has been done since the days of radio. Actors advertise the product. Product gives them money or goods. The only difference is the celeb is more content creators these days.
Yes.
True.
Well, who's one of the best YouTube creators right now is PewDiePie, right? He's still out there. And
I have to say it's PewDiePie and
Yeah.
some other YouTuber that I'm not really familiar with called Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast,
Mhm.
right?
Oh,
So if
he's getting
Mr.
into
Beast-
trouble right now.
Huh?
Sure.
He's getting into trouble right now.
Justine. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a good one too, Justine. So I'm thinking that like any of those three main celebs from YouTube could walk into a Pizza Hut restaurant and advertise themselves being there and whatever.
Mm,
Not only does that bring more people to that particular franchise, franchisee, but it gives them more business. So
Right.
I think what any of them should do going forward is saying, hey, look, I'm going to appear at this next so and so pizza, hut restaurant, and I'm going to give everybody free pizza if they subscribe to my channel. And you get a free pizza. You
Mhm.
can't beat that. He'll probably
No.
get 1,000 people easy if
Mhm.
the franchise owner gives them a free pizza. Even a
Right.
medium pizza is good, right? For one person.
Right.
Well,
Beast, it's not safe.
Yeah.
He said he was going to help people out at a grocery store if they stormed the grocery store.
Oh yeah.
Not safe.
It's not safe. That's what Suzanne just said. Mr. Beast was at a grocery store and they stormed it. Like
oh,
Normandy.
damn.
They said, "Oh my God, it's Mr. Beast!" Yeah, yeah,
Damn.
It's
yeah. I
hilarious.
know. They have to be careful with that. Some of these,
Yeah.
long time YouTube creators. Yeah, for
Mhm.
sure. But
Yeah.
you never know. Who's the other guy I've always been watching is Joel Hansen. And he goes to places, and when he's there, the whole place is full. Randy Santel, Katrina does kilos,
Mhm.
is his girlfriend, fiance. Wherever they go, they got the food challenges. People walk in the door and fill it. the place may have never been filled before, but beard meat, beard meets food. So any of those
Mhm.
four the girls and guys, they go into these places, and I love watching them, but they fill the place, right?
Right.
Normally these places are like dead, and then when they go there to take the challenge on the food challenge, they fill it. I mean, they fill everything all across the world and everywhere. So
Mm.
yeah, I mean, they should do some advertising, free advertising like that. And I guarantee more people will come, even when they're not there, even when they don't, even if they only show up once or twice a year at the
Mhm.
same place.
Right. So
It's
how
not a
do
bad
you
idea.
so how do you guys feel of Chick-fil-A launching its own streaming platform with original content?
Yeah, I was just talking about that one. Yeah.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A is just the latest major company to break into the streaming world. It joins the likes of Lyft and Airbnb.
Hmm.
So what do you think of like actual food place doing like streaming stuff?
Later this year, yeah, it's gonna drop.
Mm. Like
Yeah.
I don't
They
like
really, they really
I
won't like my content.
I don't have anything against that, but at the same time, like, well, I hope you're still catering food to the customers at the same time. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Because it's
Yeah.
actually a restaurant, not a restaurant should be serving food, not really streaming.
Yeah.
That's just my
And
opinion.
No,
this
I
is one
agree.
of my longtime subscribers to our channel, Mr. Sashi
Hey,
from Malaysia.
hey!
Hello, Sashi.
Not a
Good
night
to
owl
see you, my
because
friend.
it's 10:40 a.m. over here. Just popped in and dropped it like, hey, thanks for coming.
Hey,
And
thanks
hey,
for being
Trap,
here,
how are
Sashi.
you?
Hey, it's a trap. Yeah. Hi,
How are
Trap.
you doing? Thanks for being here.
It's a twat.
It's a trap.
It's
Amber
curious,
Blackmore.
but I don't care. It's their content is solid, then great. If not, it will fail, and that's on them. Agreed. Agreed with that one. But it is interesting,
So
Yeah.
they're the newest one. Have you heard the latest to drop to the wayside of streaming services?
What's that?
No. Please, enlighten us, Big
Paramount.
Dan.
Paramount.
Paramount.
Paramount streaming?
It got it got
Wow.
it got it got bought for like 44, 45 billion.
Oh wow.
Skydance.
Skydance.
That's
So
just
now, like,
pocket change, isn't it?
like, so what is like Skydance?
It's another media company.
Is it another
Yeah, it's pretty
media
much
company?
pocket change.
Okay.
It's pretty much pocket change. They're gonna shut down the
So
streaming service.
Paramount
Raquel,
is now part of Skydance, I guess.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Raquel, you remember when J.J. Abrams brought the reboot of, Star Trek and did those three films, Star Trek and Star Trek Into Darkness and Beyond? Those were all partly owned by Skydance. They're a
Hmm.
big company.
Okay.
Yeah. So
What is Star Trek? I've never heard of it.
Milton is joking. He's,
Milton,
There's
he's
so
being
many people when I make those jokes.
Milton is just trying to
I don't
trying to
know,
be
unless
funny
you've been
here.
buried, unless you've been buried in a grave for years, or in a cave, or you found Atlantis somewhere and been living there forever. Yeah, there you go, PK. I.
Does
Yeah.
Leonard Nimoy know that Star Trek exists?
Oh yeah, he's still in heaven. Yeah, he knows it exists. It's still.
Yep.
It's not pleasant though. I mean, there's rumors. Okay, there's so many rumors going on. One of my friends, I don't want to say his name because he works for the company Paramount
Hmm.
Pictures. But my friend has told me they are still discussing the concept of who's going to do Star Trek 4. And they still don't know. Because I know Chris Pine's not doing it. I know Zachary Quinto's not doing it. Um, those are at least two I know confirmed that are not doing it. But I have no other idea of when they're going to bring it back. And then, of course, don't forget, they're doing the Section 31 film. It's in production right now.
Yeah.
And it
That one's
has
iffy.
Michelle Yeoh in it. And yeah.
That
So
one's iffy. If they're gonna do it or not.
yeah, I know.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Uh,
So I'm not sure what's going to happen with them. Their stock may go up though. Associating with Skydance, my friend did say can help them. So we'll see. I guess we'll see on
Right. Raker Steve says, no, what? No, really, what is this Star Trek you guys talk about?
What is
Uh,
this Star
Steve.
Trek?
Sandy Welcome says, it's about the Enterprise boldly going to fight the Empire in a grand battle of Sithius
This is the
Federation. With Milton's comment, like, what is Star Wars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know how to make it even more controversial, and I don't have to lie to say this. I like Star Trek STD until they got the big farts involved with it, the gas aliens.
Oh God.
Okay,
STD, I'm glad it's over.
every time I hear the initials for that show, I do not think Star Trek. Just so you know. Okay.
Right. So there's a new game, so this is like an anticipated game that's coming out called Black Myth Wukong. It's
Mhm.
about the Monkey King, in an old Japanese story.
It's not Japanese. It's
Oops,
um,
sorry
it is.
if I got that wrong.
They're basing it off the Chinese version of it. However, the Monkey King story does have Indian references as well, and it's a representation of Krishna. It's not quite with the Chinese mythology, and it is a Chinese studio producing it based on the Chinese mythology because
It's-
Well, I don't
there's a
know.
little bit
I
of
just
that.
feel like both Chinese and Japanese somewhat share the same, well, language and somewhat the same history to me. It's just how I see it.
Yeah, but they also have a history of really not liking each other. It's like comparing North
Which is
Korea and
odd
South
to
Korea.
me, in my
Does it
opinion.
have any? Milton. Does it have any Buddhist ties at all? It probably doesn't. Does it?
It should. It should. I haven't seen it in the thing, apart from a couple of references. Like there's a reference of, I can't remember which Buddha it is, but he's built like the laughing Buddha, but he's a baby, and it's a particular Buddha. And he's sharing a watermelon. And oh shoot, now I'm starting to think about religious significance. So I know that all actually has religious significance. This is
Well, you never
Buddhism
know.
is one of my
Yeah.
lesser studied fields of religion, so I'm very sorry. But yes, it should have Buddhist references because the Monkey King actually comes across quite a few of the most famous Buddhas in all mythology.
Right.
No one likes STDs.
No.
Chinese, they would be pissed if they hear that. Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Japanese would be
What's
starting
that
off
old,
the
what's that old thing?
Comparing
Chinese, Japanese, dirty knees. Look at these. Do you remember that?
comparing the culture is a bad thing. LOL. Okay. Yes, Michelle Yo. I hope I'm saying that right.
Yeah,
The lady
Michelle
that
Yeoh
was formerly the darling
of
of
Malaysia.
Malaysia until she endorsed a corrupt politician here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just learned that, Sashi. I'm really disappointed, my friend.
Yeah, I don't want to get into too much into politics here because,
Yeah.
we don't do that
No, I
here.
just want to say that part of it. I'm just like
Yeah,
I
yeah, I
remember
gotcha.
what Sashi had said.
But
Yeah.
the game looks good. The graphics looks good. I would like to play the game if it's not too difficult because I do like the story of the Monkey King. I mean, it is like loosely based of of the Dragon Ball series, which is one of my favorite anime series franchises.
Yeah,
Uh,
Dragon Ball Z is your favorite, right, Raquel?
oh no, it's not just it's Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball DT, and then Dragon Ball Super in that
Ah,
order.
right.
We
It's
get it.
four-
You're a nerd. Oh my god.
and no, not nerd. I'm an anime weeb.
No.
She's,
Oh, just Raquel. Make sure you put the clarification between weeb and weebaloo. You do not want to mix those up.
Right, like I said before in the past, I like anime stuff, but I'm not into that hentai crap. Okay.
Yeah. As I said, I wasn't going to point that out, but never mix those two up. Whatever you do.
Insanity Welcome says, "Okay, I gotta run. Y'all have a good night. I has things to do. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming here.
and
Hope
hello,
everything is
Sci-Fi
going.
Sif Dan.
I hope everything is
Hey.
going well with your animals and stuff like that.
I hope so too. In Insanity.
How
Yeah.
is she? How is she doing, Raquel?
Who?
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin? Oh yeah, she
Yeah.
was here, but I don't know where she went, so she'll be back. Hey, Sci-Fi Assistant. Hello. You're over 9,000. Thank you.
Hey, good to
I
see
hope
you,
you're
Hello.
Sip
doing
Dan.
good.
Yeah, yeah, that's everybody. Our good Daniel guy. Yeah, Sci-Fi
Mm-hmm.
Sip Dan. He's good. Good guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's got all these. He has these crossovers. I don't know if you gentlemen, Milton and PK, have seen them yet, but if you go to his channel, he's got these wonderful crossovers of two different sci-fi franchises. He'll mix like Stargate SG-1 with Star Wars. He'll mix Star Trek with, uh, Battle or what's that one? Battlestar Galactica. And he's also done. Uh, he's worked on a crossover with, the Cylons from
Battlestar.
original Battlestar Galactica, right? All that. Yeah, he's got a good channel. So yeah, definitely, definitely good to see you, Sifdan. Good to see
You
you.
think that I'm a gentleman?
What's
Well,
that?
yes, you are,
It's
aren't
nice.
you?
Yeah.
No, I'm a scary man. Grr. I'm a
Oh,
tyrant, a tyrannical
Um,
dictator.
no,
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 you're not.
Milton. I affectionately called you Gimli from Lord of the Rings. So
mm.
I got I got compared to that so much yesterday because I was playing Minecraft with one of my friends, and he keeps comparing my because my character lives in a big ass hole, and he keeps comparing them to Gimli.
Whoops.
well, you know what's funny is I see your red beard. And I'm immediately thinking, like I said, John Rhys Davies, who played Gimli, and I'm looking at the red beard from him, even though he was, a small person or a dwarf, right?
Mhm.
One of those minor dwarfs and stuff. And I just think it's so amazing. Like I said, I look at your beard and I just say, hey, that's Gimli, man. You're just walking the ground and got your
I am
battle axe.
literally built like a really tall dwarf. I'm not even kidding.
Okay, if you want to
Hey,
say so.
people were calling me when I had my long beard, and I'm trying to retrim it now. But they were calling me Santa Claus's messenger or helper or something for a while. I was like, yeah, I had to cut it back and trying to trim it just to this, and now I'm gonna let it go. I got 4 months to let it grow so I can get it down there.
Yeah, I had a full wolf mare for a while myself, so yeah.
Did you too? Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Long
Okay,
before
yes,
you
I
met, long
do.
before you met me, Raquel.
The heat is horrible. LOL. I've been posting shirts about the pigs and hosting them down. LOL. Oh yeah, pigs love a good mud bath. So hopefully they're staying cool with water and their mud baths and stuff like that. Sci-Fi Assistant says, Mikey, just seeing you want to join me in my watch party tonight, but given that you're on here on her stream instead, I'll take that you will be able to join watch party my stream tonight.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Sif Dan. I did make a proud commitment to Miss Raquel here, and I love doing her night owls clubs. These are
Mm-hmm.
really good. They're a lot of fun. But I have been with Sif Dan on his streams he does on Saturdays from 2 to 4.
What?
It's kind of like a nerd stream. He does. It's from 2 p.m., usually from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. his time on the Pacific Coast because he's in California. So usually
Mhm.
that means about between 5 and 7 p.m. my time up here in
Hmm.
Toronto. So, yeah. So, yeah, so Dan, if you're still doing that on Saturday, I
Well,
could be there for you. Sure.
Toronto, you're further east than me.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm in
like
I'm in Connecticut,
you
so
can always like reschedule it for tomorrow too. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you
There's like
can.
nothing really much going on the weekends, usually for
Yeah.
this time of year anyway.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, as I've told a lot of my subscribers, like I say, we're still only 12 away from 200. 200 is a pretty good number, and I'd like to get there before we do our live stream.
Hmm.
Uh, as I've told my fellow subscribers, I'm going to be very busy. After September 2nd, I've got 4 shows I'll be reviewing each week and doing a live stream at the end of that on Fridays, which I'm calling Friday Night Frolics. And of
mhm.
course, like I said, we're going to be reviewing Deadpool and Wolverine this Friday, September 6th. And then I do it every other Friday. So then on the following September 20th, which is like it's going to be a 3-day weekend stream, we're going to
Mhm.
have Star Trek 4: The Voyage Home is what we're going to review. It's my favorite Star Trek film of all the Star Trek films with the original cast. Then on the 21st, we're going to celebrate uh, both my birthday early, which I'm turning 59, and my sister-in-law is also my same age. She's a day older than me. And then on Sunday, September 22nd, is my actual birthday. So we're going to celebrate. It's a big party. We're going to do a 3-day stream.
Yay!
Yeah. So you're all invited. You guys are all invited.
Happy
Um.
birthday.
Oops, sorry. Sashi says I'm much shorter than East than you are, Mikey.
Yes,
Ah.
you are in Malaysia, buddy. Yes, I know.
Sci-fi
Way
Dan
further.
says, would Raquel be able to join you on my Saturday stream at the time you said? Um, what time is it again for Central Time?
For his, it starts at 2 o'clock Pacific Coast. So
Okay,
that'd be 4 o'clock your time, Raquel.
4 o'clock.
We usually go about 2 hours or so. So from like 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. your time tomorrow.
Uh, I'm not sure. I'm not really sure if we're gonna be available or not, but we'll let you know on Facebook, Sci-Fi Dan.
Okay. Yeah. He's on there. I can always send you the StreamYard link to you too, Raquel.
Yeah.
He's friends with me on Facebook as well. So
Well,
yeah.
what like you guys like Sci-Fi
Let
System?
me
Do you have like a movie you're
yeah,
gonna
I'm just gonna put his name for you in the private chat. So and
I already follow him on Facebook, so I'm good.
oh you have?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Yeah,
Sci-Fi Assistant, like which movie you guys gonna do?
yeah.
Because
That's
if
his
it's
name
like
there
a
on
horror, if it's like a horror kind of movie, I wish I don't do horror movies, so I'm tapping out for that. But I don't know which movie you guys you're gonna watch.
Deadpool Wolverine.
Well, that'd be
no,
good.
no.
That'd be
That's
good.
No?
been
Yeah.
done. I
Okay.
think Moira saw that. Yeah,
Well, I know more. I did. Yeah.
yeah. We won't say how though.
Yeah.
We
Well,
don't say that.
bootleg.
She just saw it. She went to see the movie. She went to opening night. She went to the theater and saw it. There you go.
Yeah.
July 26th it opened. That's when she
So
went.
I saw this just now. You guys remember the horror movie Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey?
Oh
No.
my God, no. I've seen the trailer, but no. You
Yeah.
killed a childhood icon.
Oh,
I
Mikey,
fervently followed.
it gets worse. It gets worse.
I don't want to know that.
It gets worse.
I'm
So,
sorry. Oh
for the
God, no.
posters for the Pooh universe, and Bambi, The Reckoning, and Pinocchio's Unstrung coming in 2025.
Oh no.
Bambi and Pinocchio.
What?
Okay, I can understand Pinocchio.
Hey, Moira Kitty.
Hey, Moira Kitty, meow meow.
Oh,
Moira.
Hey,
Moira.
I
babe.
can't hear anything. Hold on.
Oh, you can't hear anything?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
sorry. Oh my God,
Testing.
Bambi the Reckoning? What the
Yeah.
hell?
Meow.
And Pinocchio looks even more disturbed.
You can't hear us, Moira?
Kinda. Y'all sound staticky as shit.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
So, Moira, do you remember Blood and Honey thing? The Blood and Honey movie?
No.
The horror version of Winnie the Pooh?
Oh, I didn't watch it.
Yeah, so they're saying, they're doing that with Bambi, The Reckoning, and Pinocchio Unstrung, which is coming out
Has anyone
2025.
has anyone checked to make sure that's not a fake advertisement?
Yes, I checked. It's
Oh,
on the Hollywood Handle, so this is official.
holy shit.
Yeah, Hollywood Handle for updates, news, reviews, and much more.
Holy fuck.
So yeah, it's official. Horror version of Bambi and Pinocchio coming to you in 2025.
Reminds me of one of the first videos I saw online.
Yeah.
Baby versus Godzilla.
Why do we need to like a horror version of Winnie the Pooh, Bambi, and
No,
Pinocchio?
it was Baby versus Godzilla. The first video I saw online.
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't get why they're turning my favorite childhood movies into horror. I don't get
Even the
that.
Bambi one. I'm like, come on, they wiped out Bambi in the first animated film. Mom, his mom. I'm like, okay, so he's gonna go after the hunters now, and he's just gonna go, I'm coming for you. You killed my mom. Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, I can't do that.
Ooh, I want to show y'all the place I'm staying.
Oh, okay.
Moira, we do know we're live, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's
Okay.
nothing bad in the
Just
room.
checking. Just checking. Sci-Fi Assistant says tonight it's the Transformer Prime TV show, finishing up season 1 and starting season 2. Transformer
Right.
Prime. I don't.
Yeah, she's doing the it's a animated Transformers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sashi says, wouldn't Pinocchio Unshrunk be a Chucky variant?
Mhm.
Kind of, yeah.
Well, he's a live boy, right? He's no longer a puppet, so
Right. Okay. Where are you showing here?
This is the
Which
hotel
one?
room I'm staying at. It looks so fancy. I want to share it with everybody because dang.
Oh, you're staying in our
Oh,
hotel?
okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
up in
cool.
Tulsa.
Oh,
Oh,
sweet.
you're my way.
In Tulsa?
No, I thought you came my way. You're talking about coming my
Oh,
way.
I had a few weeks ago,
Okay.
but you were like in care, so I couldn't
Yeah.
really come see you. Of course, I didn't have a
Aw,
car,
Aw.
and like I was limited, so.
hmm
dang. Next time.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
Everybody's like, "Hey!" For some reason, it sounds very staticky. But yeah, make the screen bigger for a second.
Okay, hold on a second. Boom.
All right, so
Yeah,
here's the
boom.
front door.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I'm a slob. Sorry, but like
Is
this
that
is
Chris?
big and fancy and a
Hey,
big fancy.
Chris.
Hey, Chris.
He's like,
he's
no.
got an undershirt, but he's all like, "Woo!"
Cue the music.
I hear fireworks. I hear fireworks going off in my area.
So it's got like a little kitchen and everything. I was like, "Dang, this is fancy as shit."
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Well, like, do you have your own microwave? I'm assuming you do.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's right there.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Dishwasher and stuff like that.
And they even came with dishes and stuff and glasses.
Dishes and
Yeah,
stuff. That's
fancy.
awesome.
I was
Fancy.
like,
Yeah,
"Holy biscuit!"
fancy.
I'm used to places that keep the remote control glued to the end table.
Like, how do you like the bed and stuff?
Yeah, how
it'd
do you
be
like bed?
A little too fancy. I don't know what to do with myself.
Well, at least
Shut up, Daniel. Shut up.
at least the two of you
Daniel.
can enjoy each other.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
It's big enough to fit two, right? So the bed.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Good.
Wow, muffin. Holy shit.
I just heard fireworks going off in my area. Like, pow, pow, pow. Boom, boom, boom.
Wait,
Whoa,
what's going on this early?
Why? Yeah, what's going on?
I'm guessing it's a football game.
Hmm.
Really? It's that time of year again? Football?
Yeah, I guess so.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's almost September.
Well, yeah, well, the NFL is going through its preseason, and I know my 49ers were playing the Raiders, so
I don't know why it
in
sounds like that.
preseason. So it's already back to preseason NFL, and
Mhm.
everybody's talking about. And then I'm going to have to start talking NFL with my buddy Troxel over there. He's over in Detroit, in Michigan. He's a diehard Detroit Lion fan. he was really pissed off when my 49ers took him out last year. Their one chance, all they had to do was beat us, and they could have been in the Super Bowl. And then you could say nobody has been left behind without a Super Bowl, being in one or winning one. And yeah, so
I am curious now. What is like? Is there like a game going on right now? I need to check.
No
It
clue.
could be a local. Do you have a high school near there, Raquel?
Hold on.
No clue.
It could be anything.
Let's see
Just
here.
about.
If you got really bright lights, maybe it's the lights from the school doing it.
Maybe it's really early Labor Day.
Okay, I'm wrong.
Or Memorial Day, whichever one it is.
It's not football. Sorry, it's not football. I'm thinking.
Okay.
I am thinking of the other place. Yeah, it's baseball.
Oh, okay.
Baseball. Oh, well, that makes sense. Okay.
Baseball. Yeah.
Yeah.
Half an hour of action stretch out to 3 hours.
Because I'm thinking of the other place, which is a little bit more farther away.
Yeah.
Yeah, but baseball.
Yeah. Yeah. In regards to Saoshi there, I just can't see Pinocchio, swishing a knife around, a switchblade knife, and being like a serial killer.
Like with Bambi, like, are we going to see a rabid deer? A
It doesn't look
diseased,
rabid.
Bambi going psychotic.
a diseased rabid deer. Is that where we're going to see?
Yeah.
That's what it looks
What
like.
was, yeah, Milton and BK, what was that other one about the bear? The cocaine bear? That was
Oh,
Bear.
God.
insane.
Yeah.
Cocaine bear?
Yeah, there's a cocaine
That
bear
was the
one where
cocaine
the
bear.
bear keeps getting
That's a real
like
story. It's
kilos
based
of
on a
coke
real
and goes
story.
crazy.
And I was like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Man.
That's probably from the same makers as Sharknado. I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, sure.
Chris.
Well,
Cocaine bear.
God.
Suzanne and I, we own all 6 Sharknado films. We have them.
Oh my
They're
God.
hilarious, but stupid
Chris
in
just
parts.
peeked out of the
Can't
bathroom
help
and said,
that.
I'm a bear without cocaine too. I'm like, Chris! You're a savage.
That's funny. That is funny. Oh my God.
He's such a little savage, I
Oh,
swear.
Oh
man.
my god, we got, like, there's no kidding. There's a movie called Meth Gator.
Meth gator?
Meth
Well,
gator?
that sounds about Florida.
Oh no.
What the heck?
What the heck? Uh,
Jesus.
Sashi asked us Bambi featured Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I hope not.
I hope it
My
does.
God.
It's all these weird movies. And there's also a zombie movie. It's like Zombie Tsunami.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, it's like some stoners and tweakers and whatnot got together in a room and said, "What is some weird fucking shit we can do?" Well, if we've got the fun, and they just sort of come up with the most outrageous fucking stuff. In fact, I think there was 2 wheels. They spin one and said, "What kind of catastrophe?" And then spin the other wheel, "What kind of creature?" And you're just like, it spins the wheel. We got meth gator. All right, write it down. That's good stuff. You know?
Yeah. One of the last things I watched with we watched with Gorilla and I in PvP. We watched with Pop Culture before he passed, Ron. We watched Rubber, which is a killer rubber tire. It was so funny. I couldn't stop laughing. I mean, we had all kinds of jokes like, well, that tire must really be tired of killing people, and is it really rubberized, or is that just its cover, or and how does the rubber tire do it with women and stuff like that? It was just freaking insane. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, sounds even weirder with the killer tomatoes, and this one
yeah, Attack
film
of the Killer Tomatoes. My wife has
and
seen
this
all of
other
them.
film that really don't want to watch again because it's called The Stuff.
The
Oh Lord,
stuff.
it's like
The
it's like the
Stuff.
Blob. It's similar to the
And
Blob, I
it
think.
deals with ice cream.
Yeah,
No,
I guess it's like killer ice cream or some shit.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, no,
Killer
I
ice.
remember. I'm old enough to remember when I was a kid and I watched it on a Saturday morning creature feature, the original Blob with Steve McQueen,
Right.
and of course the girl Anita from Mayberry and Andy Griffith's show and whatever, and played Andy Griffith's girlfriend or whatever. Anyway, so I remember that, and then they brought the Blob back. I think there was a Blob 2, right? I think there was.
I think
And they
so.
brought the Blob 2, and I saw that as a Just kind of bring it back. But then when they did a reboot of the Blob, oh no, man, that was terrible. It was terrible.
Right.
I love the original. I yeah, don't mess with the originals. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Don't
Does
mess with.
Bambi feature Dwayne Johnson? I don't know.
That would be
I don't
weird.
know.
Hey, he could be a killer hunter looking for Bambi, the deranged,
Well, that could be
psychotic deer.
true. Yeah, that could be true. Yeah.
I would put it by him. He needs money. He needs money.
Right?
He needs to fund his adventures. So sure,
I
that was
don't really
charitable
think. I
work.
think he's good on that. Like he's been in a lot of movies recently. Like he's going to be in the
Yeah.
live action Moana Disney movie coming up here soon.
Mhm.
And
Moana, yeah, the second one.
I'm thinking, well, the animated character that has hair, is gonna wear a wig or what? I'm assuming so.
He would look so weird with
just,
hair.
just saying.
Some people do not look good
Well,
with
I
hair.
remember, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. I actually, never rephrase that. I do remember him having hair when he was in that movie.
Oh,
Was a really early movie that I saw him in. I can't remember the name of it though.
well, we have him in a disaster film called San Andreas. That's a good one.
Oh yeah, that was all right.
That was good. I like that disaster. It reminded me of the older disaster films like Airplane 1975 and Poseidon Adventure and Earthquake and yeah.
Striker.
Oh yes, I thought because I
Striker.
remember I know I seen the trailer of it, but I haven't watched the movie. But he was in this movie of the Tooth Fairy.
Oh, God.
The Tooth Fairy?
The Tooth Fairy, yes.
The
I've
Tooth
never
Fairy.
No,
Yeah, I
the
think-
Tooth Fairy.
the Tooth
Yeah,
Fairy.
it's called the Tooth Fairy. Yeah.
But that's when I remember him, early.
Mhm.
Early. I Race to apparently they rebooted Race to Witch Mountain.
Yeah.
Apparently, but yeah,
Wow,
those are the early movies I remember. Him being in when he did still had hair.
Yeah. What's this what's the name again of this Christmas film that he's in?
The
That's
Christmas
upcoming?
film is
Yeah.
upcoming. Let's
He's
see.
supposed something's wrong with
It's
Santa Claus.
called Red One.
Red One.
That's
Oh
right.
yeah, I'm so
yeah,
used to that.
That
yeah.
looks good. I
does.
think that looks pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it about?
Well, he's supposed to be, according to the plot in the trailer, he's supposed to be like head of security, or he's like for Santa Claus, protect him, whatever. And then Santa Claus gets into trouble, and they have to call Red One. They have to call Dwayne and his buddy, his bodyguards and stuff. And it's like an elite team, and Dwayne is a big part of it. So, yeah, it looks okay. It looks fine to me. And it must be something I could probably, Suzanne and I could probably laugh at it, for Christmas, if it does come out right around Christmas time. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it should be funny. Yeah, Red One.
Sasha says because I remember Dwayne Johnson was on a Bambi parody skit. Yep, I saw that for myself too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bambi isn't real, guys. He's made up by Hollywood just to steal.
Yeah, Bambi is something that should have stayed animated, and that's it. That was the original Bambi. Just leave it
Right.
alone. Yeah.
Well, let's see. Live action Disney movies. Like, how many have they done so far? Oh,
A lot.
Let's see. Let's see here.
Well, Tron is one of the greatest. Black Hole, great film. Tron 2 wasn't too bad either, and they brought back the guy from Tron, So Daniel's
my favorite, back in the day in the 90s was 101 Dalmatians.
101 Dalmatians. Oh yeah, Glenn Close
Yep,
playing
101
Cruella de Vil.
Dalmatians.
Oh yeah, that was pretty long.
Yeah. Let's see what else did that was like in the 90s.
Yeah, Glenn Close did
Um,
a great Cruella in that. She really did. She
it's
really she said, and I'll quote, she channeled the character. She literally watched the original animated 101 Dalmatians and even the sequel that was after that, the extra one. And
Mhm.
she said she watched them both and she said she channeled her inner Cruella. So I hope I pronounce it right. So
right.
then,
Yep.
she just goes into it and yeah, it was great. She is named as one of the greatest villains in movie history because of that, because she
Right.
did a great Cruella DeVille. So, yeah.
Yep. We got Alice in Wonderland, played
Yes.
by Johnny Depp. Let's
Not
see.
bad, but
We got the Jungle Book.
Mm.
yeah,
Got Beauty and the Beast.
yeah.
Uh, you know, Christopher Robin. They did.
Christopher
Uh,
Robin.
Dumbo, Aladdin, The Lion King. You got
Lion King is not live action.
They did
That
do a
is
live
Well,
action.
they,
CG.
they, they did do
did
a
That
a
is
live
live
action.
CG. That is CG.
Yeah,
Well, they call it live action.
Right.
it's
We're just
technically
referring to
live
how
with
they're
a
describing
more
it.
CG thing. Yeah, no. Well,
Yeah.
don't forget they did Little Mermaid with an African American actress. That was
Yeah.
not right. I'm
Uh,
sorry.
well, I'm fine. Like I don't, I'm fine with I don't really care, in my opinion, she's, African American or a white woman. I really don't care. But I just thought of the songs in that movie were horrible,
Oh, yes.
Mm.
in my view. Um, let's see, the Maleficent, they did,
Well, Wilson
uh,
was good.
Lady,
Now, I did
hmm?
like Angelina Jolie as Maleficent. I really did.
That was good.
I thought she did a very good job. I really did. I know a lot of people don't share my same enthusiasm, but we saw it and I thought she was scary as
Mhm.
Maleficent. I really did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lady and the Tramp, Mulan. Let's see. I, did he already do this one? Yes, he did. Pinocchio.
Mhm.
Let's see. This did Peter Pan and Wendy and the Little Mermaid. So, what are the ones that are coming up in the future?
Yeah. As you
Let's
said,
see.
Bambi's coming up
Well, we
in
have Snow White, which is coming
Snow
out
White.
next.
Yeah.
That's coming out next year.
Mhm.
I got Leo and Stitch.
Oh,
Also coming out next year.
live action.
Um, you got
Oh
like
yeah.
Moana. You got Hercules, Bambi, Robin Hood, and the Aristocats. Which
Wow.
with the Aristocats, I'm pretty much looking forward to see because I love cats. But
Well,
No.
I love cats too, but I love the animated Aristocats.
I
I
do
don't know if I can
too.
deal with live action unless the cats are cute. I mean, unless they're really good looking cats. Sure.
Raquel, I never would have
I like
guessed
it.
you
I
like
like it.
cats. I never would have
Yes,
guessed.
Yes, I love kitties. Like I'm sure if it's like anything like the Lady and the Tramp, I'm sure it'll be fine as long as it's not that god awful live action cats movie.
Mm.
Sorry, just like in my opinion, they should have went animated with that movie, but they didn't. And just seeing like too realistic cat and human hybrid, it
Sorry.
was just really awkward. Yeah.
Well, I'm about to hit the wall, so I've got to let y'all go.
All right. Thanks for
I'm sorry,
coming, DK
BK.
Dan.
I see
Yeah,
y'all
and I
again.
should say,
Lots of hugs.
Hugs, meow.
we love
Thank
Good
you
you.
luck
all.
to you,
Mhm.
BK.
We love you.
I love you.
Oh
Take care of
man, you
yourself.
too, Milton. You too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we all
Oh,
love you, man.
Yeah, we do love you, man.
Yeah.
We love when you're a part of
Two?
this.
Group hug.
No, two?
Group
Group
hug.
hug. Group hug. Group hug.
I'm
Oh,
off,
Raquel,
I'm off
Kitty, I
my
sent you a
recliner.
text.
I'm off my recliner soon. So yeah, it's calling me. I'll talk to y'all later.
Later,
Meow,
be
meow.
in.
Okay.
Meow meow.
Take care.
Raquel, Kitty, I sent you a text.
Ah, okay, Toki. I shall look at it. Sashi says Peter Pan has had multiple live action versions. True. Also, the Jungle Book, because I remember, I haven't seen this movie in a long time, but there's a 90s version of the Jungle Book that I would definitely like to watch again because I haven't seen it in a very long time.
Yeah.
And
I
to
remember.
the point I forgot it even existed.
Yeah. I remember, Raquel, that my favorite Peter Pan live action obviously was Mary Martin when she was on TV and did it. That, I grew up with that as a kid. Love that. Of course, the original Peter Pan is good. Yeah. And Hook with Robin Williams is a very good film based
Indeed.
on
I'm
Peter
going to
Pan.
take off
So,
before my tablet goes flat. I don't have the ability to charge it at the moment.
Uh-oh.
So see you guys.
You gonna go too? No.
My tablet's on 10%. It's going to go flat soon. I'm
oh
sorry.
no.
No.
All
We
right,
need to
Milton.
Right,
charge
little bit.
it. Okay, I'll catch you later, Milton.
Meow.
Meow meow to you, buddy.
Meow meow. We're trapping like flies here. No.
Oh,
If you
that's
don't
all
send
right.
me a text back, I'm gonna have to drop too.
Oh, okay. I will send you a link.
Because I can do it on my other phone, but this one sounds terrible. It's so staticky sounding.
All
Okay.
right. Hold on.
And so she said that the Broadway, was that the Broadway Cats she that killed cat movies for me. Oh yeah,
Cats
when they brought
kill
it to live
cats movies
action,
for me.
right?
For
That
me.
would do it.
Yeah,
would do
I
it.
can see that
Those
happening.
cats were so undignified in the little bit I did see.
But I
Mm.
like the Broadway version of it. Did you like the Broadway version of it, Moira?
I didn't really watch it, but the previews I saw of the movie were just fucking horrendous.
Yeah, movie wasn't that good. But I do recall seeing one version of Cats, the Broadway Cats, on a public television station. So yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that was good. I liked it.
Mhm. I like the Broadway version of the Cats. Yeah.
I love that. Memories. When they all sang that, oh man. Perfect harmony too. Great stuff. Yes, the live adaptation, right.
Yes, the live adaptation of the Broadway show. I wish they would have for the Phantom of the Opera. I wish they would have done that with when it first came out. With Phantom of the Opera, I wish they did put it in film, but they didn't. They did do it later on, but it wasn't really. But it wasn't really the same cast. I don't really think, which is unfortunate.
Well, what was his last name? Do you ladies remember Michael? Oh, we just lost her. Oops.
Oops. Well, she'll be back. I gave her a new link, so she'll be back. No worries.
Oh, okay. Good. Do you remember, Raquel, when Phantom of the Opera came out there, and I know his name was Michael something, and I can't for the life of me recall his last name.
I found out Fantasy Opera with Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Right.
That came out in 1986. In the 80s.
Right.
Um,
And the Phantom was played by Michael something, and I can't remember his last name. Did you look that up and see?
Yeah.
Hello, Moira. Welcome back.
Oh, that's much better. Y'all sound that phone sounds terrible.
Yeah. Well, no, we said Andrew Lloyd Webber, but the guy who was saying, here, maybe I can. Let me take a look.
I got it.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
Yeah. So let's see. I would say to 1986 to 1899. the one who played the Phantom of the Opera, to me, who I'm most familiar with, is Michael Crawford.
That's it.
Oh,
Michael
yeah.
Crawford. Thank
Michael
you. Yes.
Crawford, and the person who played Christine was Sarah Brightman, who was
Yeah.
the wife of Christopher Lloyd.
Yes.
But they've since parted ever since then, quite sadly.
I don't think it's when she was married to Christopher Lloyd. Was it Andrew Lloyd Webber?
Oh, sorry, Andrew Lloyd Webber. Sorry, get that mixed up. I get those
Christopher
people.
Lloyd was
The
document rep for the future.
the last names are kind of confuse me a little bit. Sorry, but yeah.
That's why I was
Sorry.
confused. I was like, hold up.
Yep. Sorry, but sorry,
Well,
my
I
bad.
know that
I meant
Crawford.
Andrew Lloyd Webber. Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
he
So
created it.
I'm more familiar with Michael and Sarah. Being Phantom Opera and Christine. And they also
I like
they
Gerard
did,
Butler.
they did release like a musical soundtrack with them, which like I do have on CD. But I am like disappointed. Like they didn't really do like they didn't have it on film on DVD. They didn't do that till like I think much later. I think. Let me see. It was much later. Let me check here.
Oh, there she is.
Meow.
Meow.
Yeah. See, it was at the. So they do have a film version of it, but it was at the Royal Albert Hall.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
London. In London. Okay. Yes.
But what year did that take place?
Oh, the
I get it.
performance of it at the Royal Albert Hall.
I would say
Yeah.
1999 would be my guess. I'm just going to throw it out there. I don't know, but somebody's got to say something. And that's
This says 2011. So yeah,
Oh, damn.
that's what I mean. Like, so they only have a 2011 cast of Phantom of the Opera, the Broadway show, on DVD. Unfortunately, I don't know why, but they didn't film the original cast on film. Unfortunately, when they were
I think
doing
there's clips of
Broadway,
it on YouTube.
there are, but there's no, there is like no film release with the original
Right.
cast,
Right.
which I find quite sad because I would love to see, the original cast of the Broadway show of Phantom of the Opera on DVD. I really would, instead of like the one we have now, which is like the 2011 cast on film.
It's
And
yeah, right. The 2011 here it says that it's supposed to be a British concert film adaptation of the 1986 musical, but you're saying it didn't have Crawford in there to reprise his role?
No, the people that did the Phantom of the Opera from the 80s,
Right.
they're long since retired.
Oh, right. So they had a different cast do. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
2011. Right.
Yeah, no one's going to believe that Sarah Brightman's like a 17-year-old opera singer, like, in the 2011s, like.
Yeah, like
sure.
because Michael Crawford is Phantom of the Opera. He retired from the role from in the last
Oh, damn.
decade of the 80s. It's the same with Sarah Brightman as well. There's so to me, I feel like that it was a really big missed opportunity not filming the regular Broadway show cast from the 80s when the first Phantom of the Opera came out.
My mother would agree with you, I'm sure. She
Yep.
used to like watch those clips all the time.
Like, so I don't know why they didn't choose not to do that, because they did it with cats and stuff like that. Like, I don't know why they didn't do it, but
Well, Sarah,
for some reason, they just chose to do it like years later in 2011.
yeah,
I really would enjoy seeing the original cast of that Broadway show on DVD instead of, recast, you know, cast members from the
right.
2011. I mean, I'll watch the 2011 version of it, but it just doesn't hit the same for me without the original cast. It's just
Yeah,
how I
without the
feel.
original cast, because Crawford to me is the Phantom. He
Yeah,
was.
but I do like, I guess I can find solace of, that you could we do hear the cast singing the whole Broadway show on CD.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Ancient One, how are you?
Hi, Ancient One.
How's
How are
Ancient
you
One?
doing? Meow meow.
Meow
And
meow.
Disney Sheep Herder, hello.
Hey, long time no see. How are you doing?
Hey.
Meow
Hi,
meow.
sugar.
Now, why is he smashing the like and running away?
I don't know. Hey, come back. where, where,
Why?
why,
I
like,
promise, Disney Sheep
I
Herder, I
don't
promise
bite.
not to beat up Mickey Mouse, okay? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Hmm.
I'm kidding, kids out there. Come on.
Yeah, so
Silly but serious.
I do have, like, the 2004 film version of Phantom of the Opera, and I do have the Broadway show version of the sequel, Love Never Dies.
Love Never Dies. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Which
only watched. Yeah,
yeah,
I only watched the original. Like I
mm-hmm,
said, I watched it on my public uh station, channel 8 in Tempe, Arizona. It was
right.
on one night, and I stayed up late to watch it on purpose because I wanted to see Crawford, and yeah, it was very good. Yeah, a great adaptation of that of
Mm,
Phantom of the Opera. Yeah, it was wonderful. Yeah, and Cats. Cats was great when it first came out too. I've been able to manage to see Cats, not the live action film, but the
Broadway
original
show.
Broadway cast of
Yeah.
Cats. Yes, Memories. I never forget that song. It's just a great song.
Mm, indeed.
All the
Yeah.
cats.
I
Yeah,
mean, I did also see the original, like, well, not original cast, but the Broadway version of The Lion King while I was at.
and you're so wonderful, Ancient One, for mentioning both of Raquel's channels, both my
Yes.
channels, and Miss Moira
My
Kitty. Yeah,
main channel,
yeah,
my gaming channel.
yep. And I meant to ask you, Raquel, how fun is Elder Scrolls?
Mikey
Yeah,
and
me. Yeah,
Moira.
yeah.
How fun is my Elder Scrolls? Well, it's really fantasy like,
Mm-hmm.
also medieval to it as well. I like
Yeah.
it, I find it enjoyable. It's not like
Cool.
too difficult or anything like that. It's challenging but also enjoyable to me. Like, if
Yeah.
like, for instance, Elden Ring, yeah, I do like it, but it's just, I don't know, it's just like you don't really explore or get to know other characters.
Yeah.
It's just mostly like battlefield, impossible boss battles, and, like, I'm like not really interested.
Right. Yeah, there is
Like,
only one other one of our friends, Nemesis of Eden. I think he also plays Elden Ring and Elder Scrolls.
yeah,
Yeah, every once in a while.
right.
That's why I was saying
Um,
if you ever run into him or something.
like, I'm not really big on those games like Civilizations game. I'm not
Yeah.
really into that kind of gameplay combat system. I'm really not.
Yeah.
I am more of, like, I'll go solo story wise, or if I'm like or if I like with an online group, like, I'm fine with that. It's just like,
Cool.
with civilizations gameplay combat, I'm not really into that. It's like Warcraft like kind of gameplay, and I'm not really into that literally kind of gameplay.
Yeah.
It's just just not really my interest.
Hmm. Have either of you ladies played Minecraft?
Yes, I have played. I've been playing. Well, I have started out playing Minecraft with Milton, but I haven't played it in a while. But I will definitely would like to get back into it because I am building my own base, and Milton is helping me building my own base in that game. I'm still
Cool.
pretty much a noob with that game, so yeah, I do. I am appreciative that Milton's helping me out with that.
Hmm. Yeah, Suzanne has been she's been following this one guy. His name is Philza, Philza. I
Mm-hmm.
guess he took over after Blade, whatever his name was, had passed away. So he's one of these top creators of the Minecraft. He's got his own world, things like that. So Suzanne follows his server, his world, Philza's
Right.
in Minecraft. So yeah,
Right.
and then I do streaming.
Mm-hmm.
And webcams. That's my specialty. I did have two games I was playing on Facebook, but then one day Facebook out of nowhere got rid of both my games. Just the whole their whole gaming platform went kablooey, and it was gone for like a couple weeks, or at least a month, over a month. And then they finally came back, said, "Oh, okay, now the gaming platform is changed," and my games were gone. Of course, I mean they were moved around and everything, and now you have to pay for those games. And I said, "No, no, they were free." And then all of a sudden they pulled the rug right underneath my feet, and both my games were gone. And one of them, I think I mentioned to you ladies before, was Hero Wars, and that was great. But then they got rid of it just like that. Yeah. So,
Mm, weird.
yeah,
What do you think of Hollywood bringing back Gladiator 2?
Gladiator 2, yeah. Hmm,
Mm-hmm.
that's tough to call. I mean,
Because I, I hope I'm not
I
getting
don't know.
I hope I'm not getting
Depends.
my names wrong because I tend to do that sometimes. Gerard Butler, his character dies in the end of the first film, doesn't he? If I can remember it correctly.
No, it was wasn't it Russell Crowe that died
Okay, that's I'm
at the
getting
end of
like
Gladiator at
they
the original?
those two
Yeah,
look so similar.
it's
I,
okay.
okay.
No, when you're thinking of Gerard Butler, you're thinking of "This is Sparta" 300.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Russell Crowe. Like I don't know why. Like I getting my names and people mixed up today. Apparently.
Oh, that's all right, Raquel. Um, yeah, we've seen the trailer for it. It looks okay, but I don't know. I thought it would be. I thought that would just be the one movie after Crow passes away at the end of it. Hopefully, if everybody has seen the Gladiator Ridley Scott film by now, I all hope you did.
Well,
But yeah,
not your like Russell Crowe, not your Butler. Sorry.
right.
Um. Yeah, I just get those two mixed up sometimes.
Oh, that's okay. Don't worry.
Um. So Russell Crowe's character, like from what I can remember, does die at the end of the first movie. So I'm interested how they're gonna carry out, with the sequel here, because Russell Crowe is
Well,
no longer part of the movie no more. His character story is done. So maybe
yes.
it's a story about his I don't know his son or
Yeah, well, yeah, his wife and his son were still alive at the end of that first one.
right.
So maybe it's his son later on grown up and he's following in the lineage of his father. Maybe.
That could be the basis of the film of this coming sequel. Who
Could
knows?
be.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Oh,
Ah,
Ancient
I've
One.
also brought pizza for the live chat to power up the live stream pizza power style. Who wants a slice? I do.
Woohoo. I do.
I do.
Meow
I
meow.
am getting hungry. I hadn't have dinner yet. I just had some snacks and stuff like that.
And I had a hot dog on a bun, well, chopped up a little bit. Hot dog on a bun with corn on the side.
Uh, I
That was
think I'm
nice.
gonna. I think I'm gonna have myself a chicken sandwich after this.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
I bet it was that KFC chicken sandwich with the mac and cheese that got you hungry, Rico.
No mac and cheese in my chicken sandwich tonight. No.
Oh, man. Oh, that's very nice of you, Ancient One. All
Uh,
right.
thank you so much.
Thank you, Ancient One. That's very nice of you.
No,
Oh,
I seen the clip of Harrison Ford becoming Red Hulk,
yes.
and you know he doesn't look too half bad, in my opinion. Like
Right.
I'm digging Harrison Ford being Red Hulk, um, and
And
you know
yeah.
I hope the movie it's really good.
I hope so too, because it's got Anthony Mackie right as Falcon. He's taken over the role of Captain America,
Hmm.
and now that and we're gonna see Harrison Ford as President Ross, turn into Red Hulk and all this stuff. Uh, from the Captain America: Brave New World film. I've seen the trailer. Um, I hope it does well. I really do. You know what? I want it to succeed more for Harrison Ford than I do, you know, to see if he can get into that Red Hulk character. To see if they can pull that off. I really
Right.
would like to see that. Yeah, that would
Right.
that'd be good for me. There's also that you might have seen it too, Raquel and Moira. They have a trailer out for Venom 3, which is coming out with Tom Hardy coming back as Venom. So
Mm,
that
yeah.
looks good. Yeah.
Well, there is right now with this other movie of the Crow, people are like not liking it because it ended up disappointing due to the lack of captivating romance.
Yes.
Um, more people were like, I guess have like either don't like it or have mixed feelings about it. Um, when I see, uh, the new version of this Crow, it looks like to me, how the this new Crow is. It looks to me like another, and the makeup, just screams, the clown from the It movie, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Mhm.
Um, you know, so I guess people are when you're, there's not. I'm not saying that's the only reason, but the other factors to it. How the film did and stuff like that. But more people are like, more for the Brandon Lee version of the Crow.
Right.
Yeah, which is understandable because hey, it's Brandon
Well,
Lee.
it's
This
Brandon Lee. I mean, he died right on the set. Yeah.
sadly.
Sadly enough. Yeah. I wanted to mention when we were talking about Sarah Brightman earlier,
Mm-hmm.
she is s- still doing stuff. She's age 64. She just turned 64.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and she's still working in some films and stuff. I guess one of her more recent things was something called Hymn, Hymn. That's an album she did in 2018 because, not only is she an actress, but a singer from Britain. So, she's, yeah. So that was her latest album called Hymn 2018. And then I also checked on our friend Michael Crawford. And let's see, Michael Crawford here, British actor and singer. And Mr. Crawford was born in 1942, and he just recently did an album uh, called "On." It looks like "On the Fence." I didn't quite can't read it. Oh, there it is, "On the Fence," and it features Chaz Evans in 2021, and he is wow, he is 82 years old. So
Hmm.
So those are our two recent ones there. Yeah.
Right on.
Oh, okay, Moira.
All right. More Kitty's getting tired, so
Yeah,
Marquis
yeah.
I've been having to get up early lately.
Okay. So more Kitty's gonna say goodnight to everyone. More Kitty, thanks for being here, and I'll
Always
catch you
welcome.
And I'll catch you later on. Tomorrow.
Purr
Love
and
you,
hug.
Moira.
Hug.
All right.
Take care,
Love
sweetie.
you.
Mommy, I'll
I
hugs
will.
to you,
Bye,
more
Chris.
Kitty.
Hug.
Hug,
Hug.
hugs. Group hugs. Meow meow.
Purr. Love you.
Mhm.
Mm,
Love ya.
Love you. And it's down to 2.
It's down to 2. Yep. Uh, H1 says next thing you know, we end up having another Deadpool film that involves said character destroying the whole MCU. Ends up making well over $2 billion in the worldwide box office as people go crazy. Where Kitty says, before she just left, I do go crazy for Deadpool H1. And H1 says, good night, Mary Kitty. Yes, have sleep, good cat dreams, Mary Kitty. Meow meow.
Great. Yes. Please have great dreams, you and Chris.
Mm.
Yeah. Enjoy
Mm-hmm.
the bed. Enjoy the night.
Loads of
Yeah.
crazy.
Loads of crazy. Lot of cray cray. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's exactly that. Yeah. I mean, um, I gotta say, are you as surprised as I am about the Deadpool Wolverine success, Raquel? Yeah. I mean, are you
Well,
surprised?
Ryan Reynolds is really good, really a good, well-known actor. So
Right.
is Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman. Yep.
So,
Yep.
I didn't have any doubts of not going well or anything like that because Ryan Reynolds is like not only he's acting, but he is like I don't know if it's true or not. I just get the feel of he's more hands on with the making of the movie, especially especially with how he got Wesley Snipes to come back as Blade.
I was so happy about that. I really was. Um, Yeah, as I said, there was rumors abounding about it, and a lot of us were really, you know, someone I won't mention to you, but suffice it to say, there was a lot of people that really were hoping he would come back. And I guess most people thought, including myself, I thought that if he's able to get Hugh Jackman back, I'm almost certain he's going to have Wesley Snipes in there. And I was right. And like I said, I
Hmm.
went a little ape crazy. I raised my hand and went, "Woo! Wesley Snipes!" I was so happy. Yeah. So
Hmm.
that was my uh overexcitedness there in a theater moment, just going woohoo, and seeing Snipes come as Blade. Yeah, just great stuff. And as I mentioned before, Chris Evans returning as Johnny Storm, from Fantastic Four. And I was like, wow. So I think that was supposed to be a uh, cursor to bringing back the Fantastic Four. Now, I don't doubt that Chris Evans could come back and play Johnny Storm. Johnny Storm. I don't doubt that he could. Um, but the other three, the Thing and the Invisible Woman and Mr. Fantastic, um, I think they said they've already got him. Uh, they've already got the actor, an actor for him to play. I don't know about uh, Susan Storm, the Invisible One, or the Thing. I don't know who's going to play them. I don't know. I guess I should check that more to see what's happening. But
Hmm.
gosh, I would love it if they brought Chris Evans back for Storm. That would be nice. Yeah, flame on. Yeah, yeah, that'd be good. I liked it when he did it. I thought it was good. And then he ends up playing Captain America. Woohoo! And great stuff. I got to tell you something. I'll tell you something about the Hugh Jackman is coming back as Wolverine. Um,
Right.
I had been saying for a while I really wanted, like through all the movies that he did prior to that, I was really hoping he would get into that yellow spandex when they first had the X-Men, right? And he's back there, and Cyclops asked him if he was, you know, are you going to go in a yellow jumpsuit? He says, "No, I'm fine." He's in the, X-Men suit, and blue and everything. And I was kind of disappointed, and I thought, one of these days he's gonna come back in that yellow spandex that I remember reading him in the comics, which I thought is my favorite, outfit for him to wear. Because come on, how often do men wear yellow, tight, you know, spandex outfits like
None.
that? Yeah,
None.
right. And that's not being like a gay kind of thing. No, that's just something that is like true. I'm a true comic book nerd. I think of myself that way. And when I read those comics for X-Men and I'd seen him in that suit, I said, that's perfect. He's a wildcat. He's got the big claws, adamantium, all that. And he's perfect in that yellow suit. And it's almost like he's a big yellow attack cat or a lion or something. So when I saw him in that suit for Deadpool Wolverine, oh my God, I was in heaven. I was like, this is the comics. Ryan stayed true to it. Yeah, it's R-rated, okay, but I mean, it's great. And I mean, you got to expect that. I mean, it's not meant for little children. It really isn't. It's more for young adults and those above, I'd say above 17, 18 years old. I think
Hmm.
they can handle it. But I mean, but to see him in that outfit, do the things he did in the movie without ruining it for you, sweetie, so you can go see it yourself.
Hmm.
But for the things he did in the outfit and everything, I was so happy. I was so happy. I was just, this is the comic. For me, it was, yeah, and you got to be in a new character, which I think they really barely even mentioned in the comics before, was Professor Xavier's twin sister or fraternal twin sister, Cassandra Nova, and she's a great villainess in this, and I think the actress that played her did a great job. So yeah. Yeah, and it's all about the time police. It's about, Loki and the Loki series and which had Owen Wilson in it. It's all about the time cops, the time police and we all saw, remember at the end of Deadpool 2, Deadpool was, switching time streams and everything and he was screwing things up in the multiverse and now it's come back to bite him in the butt for Deadpool Wolverine.
Whoops.
Yeah, that's
Um,
the basic plot. So yeah,
each one says, if Deadpool destroys the MCU, it would have to involve him snagging the Infinity Gauntlet from Tony Stark. LOL.
yeah.
Okay.
From Tony Stark's grave, that would be the next one. If he does Deadpool 3, officially 3, he'd have to do that. He'd have to go to Tony Stark's grave and dig it up and get the
Hmm.
burned out Infinity Gauntlet. Yeah,
Right.
something like that. So
Deadpool uses it to summon the X-Men in the battlefield. Even Charles Xavier and Magneto join in as the former tells the latter how glorious this is going to be. It
yeah,
gets even more crazier as Deadpool summons even more characters, such as the Punisher and Blade, so they can all have the most craziest fight ever seen. The
right.
craziest thing of them all, Deadpool uses the Infinity Gauntlet to power up himself and make himself utterly immortal as Thanos and Iron Man look at him in complete disbelief.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? That's
Like, can I add, like, I don't know if they did this in the movie, but they should add him on a rainbow unicorn with this infinity gauntlet on.
yeah. Yes, I
Like,
can
that would be
see that.
classic Deadpool fashion.
Yes, yes. Now, if you remember in the comics, Raquel, um, Deadpool is supposed to be one of the few Marvel characters that can actually defeat Thanos, but he never had an opportunity. That's what I kind of questioned when they had Avengers
Because,
Endgame.
like, I'm assuming because I'm not really familiar with the comics, but I'm assuming because both Deadpool and Thanos were buddy with Lady Death.
At one time, right? Well, yeah, Deadpool is the one that can never die.
Yeah.
So, yeah, can't die at all. And of course, Logan. What I like about well, this is okay. I'm just going to tell a little minor thing. It's not a big spoiler, but at the
Go
very
ahead.
beginning, well, okay, but at the very beginning, we see Deadpool at Logan's grave. So we're taking right from basically where Logan left off, where you have him crossed with the
Right.
X, and buried. And there is Deadpool trying to dig up his grave, and he says, "Look, Wolverine's not dead. His body is just slow to regenerate, but he's been regenerating all this time." So he immediately broke the fourth wall and told us that from the Logan movie, which I think did that come out in 2016.
Let's
So
see.
it's been
Logan
yeah,
movie.
Logan, just called Logan. Yeah.
I haven't seen the movie, but that came out in 2017. Yes, you're correct.
2017. Okay, 7 years. Yeah. So here is Deadpool staring at you on the screen, going, it's been 7 years since this guy died. He's not dead. Wolverine's still alive. He's just having it. It takes him longer to regenerate, his body's, his cells, because he's supposed to be immortal too, right? So unless they cut off his head, but they didn't do that. They just thought they killed him, and he was tired out and everything. So that's where you see Deadpool at the beginning of this movie is trying to dig up his grave and bring him back and everything, and go through the time police and the multiverse. And yeah, Deadpool's really screwed up with the multiverse. He really has
R-
messed it up.
And then the
So
aftermath of the craziest spot I've ever seen, we see Deadpool sitting on a bunch of corpses, regarding it as his throne. LOL. Like, yeesh.
yikes. And then he has to do a dance too, Ancient One.
Yep.
He likes all these he likes the boy band groups like NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Now,
now in this one he did a dance with the NSYNC song Bye Bye Bye.
yes, he did. So before we take off for the night, Mikey, do you have anything coming up?
Yes, ma'am, I do. Thank you. Yes, so we already at the Mikey Sees 4 channel, we already have our first week of September already set up. So we'll just mention that, and then I'll throw in the other quick things too. So on September 2nd, starting that Monday, we will be doing a Monday Red Pool or Red Pool. What am I saying? Red Dwarf. We'll be doing Red Dwarf Mondays. That
Mm-hmm.
is 2 episodes of Red Dwarf every Monday starting at 12 noon Eastern, 11 a.m. In the Central Time Zone. So anybody that wants to rewatch it, it is a webcam we do every Monday. 2 episodes of Red Dwarf. Then on Tuesdays, I am trying to finish the next series, which is The Secrets of Isis. We did do Shazam with that, but because my poor brother Jay there in Louisiana is laid up right now and he's not doing well, so say prayers for him. But I'm continuing with at least Isis, doing 2 episodes to finish that out. And what we're planning for When that's over, I'm going to go with the next choice that everybody had in the poll, and that was Get Smart. So I'm going to do Get Smart, starting from the very beginning and doing all the seasons for that, including the Get Smart movie later on that had Steve Carell and
Mm-hmm.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson. And
Mm-hmm.
then before that was a TV movie, which still had Don Adams and Barbara Feldon, and it featured
Wait,
Andy Dick in it.
oh wait a
So
minute. Like, wasn't Anna Hathaway also that movie with Get Smart?
Anne Hathaway was in that one with Carell. Yes. She
Okay.
played 99. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll be doing all that, like I said, on Tuesdays after we finish ISIS. Wednesdays, I'm still doing The Greatest American Hero on Wednesdays. So that is 2 episodes I'm doing now for that. Uh, and all of these series I'm doing Monday through Thursday all start at 12 noon Eastern, straight up 12 noon. So, anybody can rewatch it and, when they get home and everything. Thursdays, I'm still doing A Team. I was doing that with Jay, but I can't do it now. So all I can do is just go and continue it. Lead on the course and do it. So right now we're on season 2 of both Hero and A Team. So I'll be doing 2 episodes of A Team also on Thursdays, and
Okay.
then on Friday. Yeah. Then on Friday, September 6th, we have it all planned out. It's ready. 11 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Central. We're doing Deadpool and Wolverine, hopefully with no spoilers, but I have to tell you, there may be 1 or 2 or maybe 3. I don't know. It's going to be tough to call because I do only have a few people that actually watched it and seen it, like myself. And we might have a very spirited debate about the movie. Also, there's a poll that's going on with that and I had the 5 grades A, B, C, D, and F. And
Hmm.
of those 5, 3 of them, the A's, the B's, and the C's, all have a 30% like. So it's a three-way tie with, I think, Gorilla might have done F for fun. 10% is F,
All right.
but no D's. I mean, no D's. So A, B, and C. So yeah, it's great. Uh, like I said, I'll have my birthday stream on starting September 20th with Star Wars 4, The Voyage Home, Star Wars 4, Star Trek 4. See, here I am, my brain going, Blee! Star Trek 4. Yeah, there we go. Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home, which will be on September 20th. September 21st will be a pre-birthday stream. That'll be celebrating my sister-in-law and also another family member. And then on the 22nd, I'll be celebrating my birthday where I turn 59. And so that's a 3-day weekend there. Uh, and like I said, we got streams planned for uh, both Canadian and American Thanksgivings on their respective dates. We've got the 2 series we're doing, which is uh, Adam's Family and Munsters for October 30th. That's going to start early. I'm going to start that at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern, that stream. That'll be on, like I said, the day before Halloween. So everybody can get a chance to see it, be there with us on the
Right.
panel. And then after the November Thanksgiving, American Thanksgiving, then in December, we'll be doing uh, just 2 streams. We're going to take the whole month of December off just for that 1 month. But we are going to do 2 streams, one on Christmas Eve at 8 p.m. Eastern and one on New Year's Eve at 8 p.m. Eastern. And Miss Raquel, you and Moira are cordially invited to join us on our panel so that we can bring in the new year from Texas and Oklahoma. So,
Sweet.
yeah.
All right.
So that's all
Can
coming up.
do.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Sounds like a plan. And please check out more Kitty. She'll probably do one of her news or dance streams sometime next week. So check it
Yeah.
out over there. And also please check out my gaming channel. I'll be gaming most likely Elder Scrolls this weekend. I'm not sure it's going to be Saturday or Sunday, but I'll let you guys know. And also, I want to say a thank you to Lemon Pie, Pleasant Valley Picker, Gorilla Random Thoughts, Anime Night 1992, Curtis Shelby, Insanity Welcome, Rinker Steve, It's a Trap Productions, Sashi, Sci-Fi Sistan, Ancient One, and Disney Sheepherder. Thank you for all for being
Yay.
here tonight. I appreciate it. Hopefully, I didn't, forget anybody. I don't really think I did, but let me double check real quick. No, no,
And I think you got everybody, Miss Raquel.
Yes. Yep, I did. And yep. Alrighty. So
yeah.
yep. So I'll be gaming Elder Scrolls on my gaming channel either Saturday or Sunday. Don't know when. So next week, on this main channel, I'll be doing a watch party. Not sure which movie just yet, but I'll let you guys know. I will probably be either a James Bond film or some other, enjoyable.
I'm really
movie.
sorry. Yeah, I don't mean to interrupt you there, Raquel, but
Huh?
I am really sorry that I missed the Thunderball. But I did
What's
watch it. You guys had fun with that.
No worries. You can join us for the next one. If you-
Okay, please, because I own all the films. I can tell you, I have so much fun. The next one, I believe, is You Only Live Twice, right? Yeah, that's the next one.
I think it is. Let's see.
Mhm. Yeah, after Thunderball. So yeah, You Only Live Twice.
Let's see. You only live twice. Yes, you're correct.
Cool. So when do you plan on having that, Raquel?
Next Friday.
Next Friday. I'm there.
Alrighty, sounds like a plan. Yep, like I said, to be doing Elder Scrolls either Saturday or Sunday. I'll let you guys know on my gaming channel. And then we'll probably most likely be doing a watch party for this channel for next Friday. I think that's really it. Yeah. And so let's see. Ancient One has asked if we're gonna do a raid with someone. It depends who's on right now because it's like almost midnight my time. But let's see who's on right now.
Yeah, Raquel's checking Ancient One, but if you know somebody right away, we could check it out. I could check it out for a few minutes, sure.
I guess we can raid Netter's network, who's the wife of Troy Pacelli. I think I hope it.
Pacelli, right?
Pacelli, yes.
Right.
We're gonna raid her because I do watch her
Okay.
live streams sometimes.
Oh, cool. Could you leave the link in the private chat, sweetie, and I'll join you then from there.
You have a number of people online on your end. Oh, okay. Next time. But we're gonna do Netter's network.
Okay.
And there's her her live stream that she's doing right now. Go check it out. And thank you so much, H1. Yes, please put hashtag Raquel SSG 2211 raid. And with that, guys, I'm pretty much gonna get out of here, get some eat. So I am hungry and stuff like that. Most likely gonna get myself a chicken sandwich and stuff.
Sounds really good.
Mm-hmm. And with that, guys, I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye. Meow.
Bye,
Catch you
everyone.
later.
Good night. Love you
Good
all.
night.
God
Meow.
bless.
If this is your first time being here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Raquel SSG2211. Catch you later.